More Americans tapping into retirement savings as hardship withdrawals rise. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahaka Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the bishops on down of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. This is a quick little lesson, man. I'm going to make it really quick. um, as you can see, man, people are at their breaking points. I got a few articles here. Suicide rates are up. Uh, People are tapping into their retirement savings. I mean, that money, the dollar is dwindling down the drain anyway. I would just take it all out anyway. You might one day wake up and they're like, oh, you can't get your money out of your retirement. You got to get this chip. That's the only way you can get your money. See, it's all a snare. It's all a trap. Okay. They're sending billions and billions to Ukraine and over there to uh, Israel and Gaza and all these things and different places. That they're not worried about the American people. They're not worried. America is through. It's done. Their plan is to, um, you know, let those migrants come in and pretty much take this thing over. This is going to be a third world country, pretty much. Concentration camps everywhere. You know, forcing that JAB on you, and forcing ultimately a charagma, a RFID microchip under your skin, according to Revelations chapter 13 and 16, man. And he calls of all, both small and great, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And as you can see, the banks are closing down. People can't withdraw their cash. Okay. In certain banks, all types of banks are closing. All types of businesses are shutting down. There's all types of empty Walmarts and empty stores everywhere. Um, they getting ready, man. They getting ready. Like I did the lesson last night. Well, it must have been this morning. That that second address 16 and 68, man. Hey, that's what's about to happen. The wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you people. Let's get into this article. It says more Americans tapping into retirement savings as hardship withdrawals rise. Okay. Yeah. And people are committing suicide. That's another article I got. Because they just can't take it anymore. They're at their breaking point. And they don't have any trust in the Lord. They just trust in what they can see, They I mean, heathen can't trust in the Lord anyway. They don't know nothing about the Lord. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. It says a significant jump in the number of American yanking money out of their 401k accounts to pay their bills and buy necessities is the latest sign that the U.S. consumer is experiencing increasing levels of financial strain. And then there's an article that just came out the other day. The U.S. is in debt. I mean, obviously, but it was something to do with Ukraine or something, like the U.S. has no money. Let me look that up real quick. Let me see if I can add another. Let me see if I can add another. Let me see. USA has no money. New York Times, there are no good options. The U.S. is running out of money. Yeah, but you're sending billions and billions to Ukraine while your people are suffering in the streets. Let's see what the latest is. Is there a latest article here that we can pull? There should have been one that was really. There was one just the other day. mentioning Ukraine, but pretty much, yeah, everybody's speaking about this. U.S. could run out of money by June 1st. Yeah, it's been ran out of money, man. Okay, with the U.S. national debt already exceeding 16 trillion. That was a while ago. Yeah, this place is running out of money, pretty much, man. But let's go back to that article. Slovakia. So it says hey, people are tapping into their 401ks. Okay, and it's all a trap. This is a trap, man, you know? You know, all these billionaires and around the world, these trillionaires, these people that are, you know, they got enough money to feed the hungry, help the homeless, cure the drug problem. They don't want to cure this place. They don't want to help you out. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. It's all a trap. They want to put those chips in you, man. They're gonna struggle. They're gonna strain you out. People are dipping into their retirement. People are committing suicide. People are at their breaking point. And they want you to be at your breaking point so that you have no other choice whenever they take away the food and they take away everything and they poison the water enough and you're just begging on your knees for an option. And then they're going to give you that. They're going to present you. It's going to be like, it's going to be RFID microchip. Implant this in your skin. Then we can give you a universal basic income. We can track your carbon footprint and we can do all, and life will be good for you. That's what they're squeezing the life out of you so that they can bring that chip in, man. Those re-education camps. So it says more Americans are tapping into their retirement. Say the dollar is through. The dollar is through anyway. Let's get this Psalms 140. This is Psalms 140 and 1. And it reads, deliver me, O Lord, from evil men, preserve me from the violent men. And that's what we're praying to the Lord every single day. You Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans need to pray more. Pray to the Lord. Trust in the Lord, man. Learn about the Lord. Learn his name. Stop calling on that white man Jesus, man. Stop calling on Mary like Mary gonna save you, man. It's all about Yahweh Shai. His name is Yahweh Shai. And the Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh. And everybody knows it. And there's no excuses anymore. All you people know it. You just think that America's going to keep on keeping on and you're going to be comfortable. You're going to get the new J's and you're going to always have an iPhone 18 and all this other bullshit. You need to get your mind right, man. You need to start praying. You need to start taking life seriously, man. Because this place is through. These people are literally squeezing the life out of you on purpose. They're trying to give you lab-grown meats and shit. They want to stop consumption of meat. Just think about that. So we're asking the Lord to preserve us from the violent man. And who's the violent man? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. The one who's in charge, the one who makes the laws, the one who creates the money and destroying the money, the one who's sending millions and billions to other countries while there's homelessness picking up right here in America, man. Check that second verse out. It says, from violent men which imagine mischiefs in their hearts. Continually are they gathered together for war. America's been at war like 90% of the time. It's been a nation. They're at war continually, man. Wicked, evil men. They can't even put their sword down. They can't even stop fighting and killing and rape, robbing, and destroying peoples and nations. There's 750 military bases spread across the whole earth from America alone. In different countries, in their backyards, everywhere, their influences. This is Rome 2.0. So the scriptures tell you that Esau will be ruling in the end of days, man. We're in the end of days, and Esau, Edom, is the so-called white man, and he's ruling the earth right now. And he's ruling it with wickedness and rigor and evil. It's dark outside. It's getting darker and darker by the day. You can't tell me that you don't feel this pressure. You can't tell me that you don't feel the wicked, evil spirit outside, man. Was that Proverbs 29? When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn, right? The people are mourning. Is that not mourning? More Americans tapping into their retirements savings as hardship withdrawals rise. I ain't even got to read the rest of it. Everybody knows what the business is. Look at this other article. Check this out. Suicide in the U.S. reaches historic high in 2022. Well, that's just 2022. What about 2023, which is almost up? It's going into, it's almost up right now, man. Look at that. Suicide rates, and we prophesied this, man. I know I did. I know, hey, the scriptures will tell you, hey, what's going to happen. Men's hearts failing them for fear, for looking onto those things that are coming up on the earth. Suicide in U.S. reaches historic high in 2022. It says, rising rates of suicide among older adults drove the number of such deaths to a historic high in the United States last year. Even as suicide declined among youth, according to a report released Wednesday by the researchers at the Center for, I don't even want to say that, more than 49,000 people died by suicide in 2023. 49,000 people took their lives, man, and killed their kids. You got people like, I can't take it anymore. I'm going to kill me, my kids, my wife. I'm killing everybody. It's mostly white folks. They're the ones that do all that killing themselves shit. But that's a lot. They can't take it. They're not. People are at that point, man. Just if I get one more bill, if one more thing happens, if I get a flat tire, I'm just going to end it all. That's how they think. They missed their old America, their American dream. You got TikTok videos going viral. People are complaining, crying out in anguish because they don't have that Psalms 91. They're not up under the banner of the Lord. They don't trust in the Lord. They trust in white man Jesus. White man Jesus ain't going to be able to save you, man. It says more than 49,000 people died by suicide in 2022 across the country, the highest tally recorded for the nation, according to federal figures. It's the latest evidence of a troubling trend in the U.S. where suicide has been on the rise for much of the 21st century. The U.S. suicide rate fell somewhat between 2018 and 2020, but then resumed an upward trend, alarming health officials, man. Now, why? Why, right? This is their plan, man. These devils accomplish a diligent search. The scriptures say they are wiser than Daniel. They accomplished it. What about the Georgia Guidestones, right? Maintain humanity up under 500 million. How do you do that? There's like 8 trillion people on the earth. Well, you start with the food. Why is it that in America you can eat certain foods, but in different countries you can't eat certain foods? Why is it whenever the so-called black or Latino woman goes and gets on Section 8 that the white man, that they'll give her a card or they'll give her this WIC or they'll give her these things and you can buy certain foods, but you can't buy these certain foods? Well, you can get this over here. You can have this government cheese. It's because they're trying to kill you, to lower your vibration, to cut away your cords from the Lord. Then you got white boy Jesus churches in every single neighborhood, pretty much. 501c3 pastors that are pushing out false prophecy to you, man. telling you that the Lord is all about prosperity. As long as you give some money to the collection plate, then you're going to prosper in this world. And you're still going to church for 20-something years and you never read Revelations 1 and 14, man. You ain't prospering. You still on Section 8 20 plus years, man. Your kids still dying in the streets 20 plus years while you still going to that same wicked ass church where they committing adultery every fucking day, man. It's a setup. Rap music, that's a setup. Drugs in the neighborhood. We don't make no motherfucking drugs, man. Who puts the drugs and the guns in the neighborhoods? It's a setup. Now I'm getting pissed. Because you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you don't understand that you got a fucking enemy. You think that everything's gonna be cool all the time. You know? You think that everything is cool, man. It's the Psalms 140. And 2, I'll start at 1 again. And this is what we're praying to the Lord. Deliver me, O Lord, from evil men. Are you guys praying to the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Are you imagining a white man, Jesus? He still ain't did shit for you in your whole life, man. He got you in the ghetto still, in a slave mentality. You don't know nothing about life. You don't know what's going on in Ukraine. If I pointed to a map and I say, where's Ukraine? Show me where Ukraine is. Show me where Russia is. How about that, you stupid ass? You people wouldn't even know where to put. You don't even know how many dimes. There's studies that say that these kids don't even know how many dimes are in a motherfucking a dollar anymore, man. You know, I got another article here that says the kids, what does it say? 2/3 of American kids, they can't even fucking read. The parents aren't reading with their kids. The teachers don't care because they're not getting paid enough money. 2/3 of American kids can't read. This may be why. Yeah, you can give all the reasons why. It's because of that. You know, it's a setup, man. They're not teaching you really. You might as well homeschool your kids. I would love to do that. I forced my kid to read. Okay? It's a setup. All these kids got internets and iPhones and all this other shit, TikToks and Instagrams, and they're not trying to read nothing, man. They got their phone to show them how to do this, that, and the other. They're not trying to break a problem down and solve it. They got calculators, man. Everything is getting easier and easier and easier for these children. Therefore, they're stupid. There's literally, some of them don't know how many dimes are in a dollar. How many nickels are in a dollar. They don't know how to break down anything. It's a setup, man. 2/3 of American kids can't read. This may be why. You can say your reasons why all you want. Nobody cares, man. It's all a setup, man. I still ain't finished my scripture. This is pretty much like a righteous rant. Because Jake is through, man. Our people is through, and they trust in this place, man. It says, which imagine mischiefs in their heart continually are they gathered for war. Verse 3. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips. Salah. Keep me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked men, from the wicked. Preserve me from violent men who have purposed to overthrow my goings. It's a setup, man. They have purposed to put you in the ghetto, to put ley lines up under you, to keep you under a low vibration, give you rap music that puts a spell on you to your kids to do drugs and shoot each other up. Who owns the rap music industry? Is it not so-called Jewish people, so-called white people, man? Amalek. They own all that shit, man. You don't listen to country music and want to go kill your brother. It's the vibes that the rap music pushes out, man. It's the culture. It's a setup, man. They have purpose to overthrow your goings. Verse 5, Psalms 140 and 5, the proud have hit a snare for me, and cords. They have spread a net. Yeah, the internet. The internet was made for the prophets. All these other people are using it for unjust gain, to influence young kids, pedophilia at an all-time high. I mean, these people are trying to legalize pedophilia, trying to say MAPS. They say minorly attracted persons. They're trying to legalize it in different states in America, man. This place is through. They got drag shows at the church. I thought the church believed in the Lord. This place is through. After school satanic clubs, man with man, woman with woman, puberty blockers on children. It's all a setup, man. None of this produces life. It only goes against life. It says, the proud have hid a snare for me, a trap. Rap music. That's a trap, man. That's a genocide upon a nation. You don't listen to country music and hear all that shoot 'em up, bang bang shit, doing all these drugs and all that. You don't hear that from country artists, do you? Rap trap. It's a trap. It's a snare. It's a setup to further keep you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in derision. And who made it for you? The white man, Esau Edom, who you trying to save. You trust in the staff of this broken reed. You trust in this wicked ass Edomite, man. Anyway, with that, I'd like to say shalom.